What are you the most scared of?
The most scared of giving up before we ever get out. Not actually making it out on the water.
No?
We either run out of money or run out of energy, and we just retreat and run back to Montana to our little cabin up there and sell the boat. But that's not going to happen.
Lately I've been running on faith. What else can a poor boy do? But my world would be right. Love comes over me.
Well, we appreciate everybody who's watching. We've enjoyed all the input. Things have kind of stalled here for the next week or two while we're finishing up all this refitting we're doing. The washer and dryer's in, they've just got a few connections to make and it'll be done. The scuba compressor's in and done. The solar panels are installed, they just got a few bolts to put in there. I had to put some special bolts so that I can use the bolts coming through, the eye bolts coming through to use to anchor my dinghy. So we got a plan, and here's the plan. I've been reading that book called A Gentleman's Passage South. I think that's what it's called. And it's about the thornless passage of getting from Fort Lauderdale or southern Florida down to the Caribbean and going windward and into the wind and not having just a rough ride. We have several contingencies we're dealing with. A, it's July, it's hurricane season began in June, and we want to get down to some hurricane holes down in the south, which we should be able to. And so we have to just plan our journey accordingly. We're going to take off from here hopefully in a week or so, maybe 2 at the most, and we're going to head over to Gun Cay and play around the Bimini's for a little bit. And then we're going to go to, we're going to sail across the Bahama Bank to Chub Cay, and we're able to do that in our boat because we've got a 5-foot draft. The kids are adapting, we're getting used to life on the boat. That whole paradigm shift of thinking of what we used to live like and learning to live on this boat in a small confined quarters. That's not really been a big thing because we lived in a motorhome. We've lived in smaller spaces. It's just right here in Fort Lauderdale, it was tough because there's just not a whole lot to do. The kids are doing great. They're getting better every day. We're starting to bond a lot more. My relationship with my daughter Anna is getting really good. Me and Jack started kiteboarding, finishing our kiteboarding. A year ago we went down to South Padre and took some kiteboarding lessons. We're finishing those kiteboarding lessons. We started this week, and we're going to finish them up next week. We just like a couple hours. I've ordered us some gear. We're buying some kites and some boards. They're easily packed, store them on the boat, and that'll give us something to do while we're out and about. So our whole plan, our whole dream is to be down in the Dominican Republic and around Luperin, the Dominican Republic, by November 1st. Once we're down there in the Dominican Republic by November 1st, then hurricane season should be passed, although there could still be some tropical storms. We'll move south through and we'll just go through the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and then the BVI's, and just all the islands down towards Grenada. And we want to get down to Grenada about January, February, and then probably in Grenada, maybe pull the boat out of the water, check everything out, and then from Grenada we'll cruise across to the Las Rocas Islands in Venezuela, then the ABC Islands, and then over to Cartagena, and then down to the San Blas Islands in Panama, and hopefully be in Panama sometime around, across the Panama Canal, and sometime around March be in Panama City or somewhere down the San Blas Islands, March, roughly, Panama Canal, and then from there we'll reprovision in Panama, get everything really loaded up, get the boat packed up, and then from there we'll go to the Galapagos Islands, and from the Galapagos it's the 3,000-mile hop over to the Marquesas Islands, and then we'll spend the next year and a half in the South Pacific. And so that's the plan. I just want to get out of port and get off land. That kind of rhyme. Well, we appreciate everybody watching. Our goal was to do this for our family, and it's been we're very humbled by everybody who's watching our videos. And you know, we're not doing everything right. We're making a lot of mistakes, and we're just sharing those mistakes and the things we go through. We've been very blessed with our children and our kids and everything we're doing, and a wife who just has been really supportive. She wanted to do this more than me, just about. So we're kind of both pushing each other when we're down. And so hopefully we just got to survive hurricane season, make some good choices, more good choices than bad choices. And so we might not have a video for a couple of weeks until we get some more video about some things going on. And I'm going to put together a technical video for all you guys out there who want to see all the technical stuff and the pricing and everything I've done to the boat, a little more detail. And you can go to my blog on sellingzatara.com, and I've listed a bunch of stuff there. And you have to forgive my writing. I'm not a grammar major, and that's just the way that is. But we appreciate everybody, and we look forward to everybody following along. We look forward to getting off land. Until next time.